Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Okay, let's go ahead and recap where we left off in our last episode. We were building the car here to help us build up this structure in here. Obviously, like I said in a couple of videos ago, I'm not going to weld this all up. I just wanted to get something to go over real quick so we had some structure going. To help prepare for what's coming up, I did a little bit of preparation for other things. So I added this on to come out here. I also moved the large ship in closer so we can transfer via running between the two. So probably we'll make this a permanent addition to the base. So we'll have a stanchion come out here and taper out that way quite a bit. And we'll probably put some landing gear underneath here so ships can come up and attach gently, and then possibly even some forms of connection coming back up into the base, so that'll make it to where the make it to where the large ships can dock and transfer their materials in and out easier. So as you can hear, systems are kicking away. I went and harvested quite a large amount of iron out of that far asteroid. There's not a lot of resources left inside of that one. So yeah. Oh. Well, that's not good. That wasn't like that when I left. Okay. So my guess is it's out of uranium. Okay. We have a little bit we can spare. What we need to do is get these reactor components into that large reactor on that ship. That's what we need to do. On this ship, there is a nice little surprise. I was able to acquire another ship, and yeah, there's no gravity, so I think this ship ran out of juice. Let's see if we can get in here. Okay. Well, I'll turn my jetpack off, like expecting gravity. Oh wait, what am I doing? It's on the surface. We have that reactor's up on top. Oh, hey, that needs to be fixed. Whoa, this is gonna give me vertigo here. Oh, that's why I hate these doors. Oh, come on. Yep, that's the problem. Okay, let's get this before it does damage to something. Alright. That could have been bad. So, while we're out here, I will show you what I found and brought back. This guy here. Pretty cool, yeah? He used a different color scheme and whatnot, so I repainted him to look like this ship here. And then I also renamed him as well. So it's going to be the shuttle for this larger ship. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. Go ahead and leave his systems turned off. I'll make him a proper docking collar later, but he was actually the white and blue, the stereotypical colors you see in the ships floating around. We should probably move this ship back in closer and then get his reactor online so we don't have that happen again. Come on, there we go. So, alright. Oh, that scout ship looks really cool on the back end of that. Power overload, just touching the gas. That one little reactor is just not enough power. Let's turn the dampeners off, that'll help. How about reverse? Can we use reverse? Ooh, need to be careful. We're gonna end up trashing that little ship without a proper docking collar. components banging around inside the ship somewhere. Just realized we don't have power, and here I am trying to accelerate. We're not going to be able to brake. Alright, there we go. That's not too bad. So what I want to do now is make sure that these two ships are planar to each other, so the gravity doesn't fight one another when we're inside of both gravity wells. So let's see here. That looks pretty good about there. So it makes me wonder what was banging around in here. I thought that was a ship at first, but I don't see anything. So we need the reactor components, large steel tubes, computers, and steel plates. So quite a bit still to get that online. Alright, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Oh hey, our inertial damper. We're going to do that real quick, get that reactor online, and after that we are going to go ahead and I think I'm going to add some more structure to our platform. Okay. Oh, so I had talked a few times during a Let's Play about building a new gaming rig and uploading a video of the build. Sadly, the camera that I was using to record that died in the process, so the footage was lost. But as of yesterday, I am now officially gaming 100% from that machine, and it's unbelievable. A new gaming rig makes all the difference. I didn't need to get out of there, actually. The ability to edit from this machine at just insane speeds. It's just, oh, I love it. So let's see here. We want to go to oh, excuse me. Scorpion. Over here, we're going to go to name cargo. 10,000 reactor components. I think we need 2. Wow, this is going to be brutal. So that's maxed out now. How many will this take? Okay, so that should be good. Let's see how many computers are on board. Are you serious? Oh, come on. Just need some computer components, guys. Come on. Alright, so that should be enough equipment. Let's go ahead and go. Ooh, I was worried about that there. Alright, so it's over here. We get that big reactor back online. We will take that small one out and move it. So I'm hoping that these can reach. Oh, that sounds good. Alright, I can't tell. So, alright, we're gonna have to get out and go look. Please work, please work. No, it didn't work. So it means we just welded up like the door and other miscellaneous stuff. Oh well. So we will do this. exactly how I didn't want to do this, but it appears we have no choice. I was really hoping for this to be a little bit quicker than this. Okay, so I will take small steel tubes to put everything else back. Okay, so now we need large steel tubes and reactor components. Oh, hey, we have gravity. What am I doing? This is fun. Click, 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 click. Okay. Okay, that'll work for that round. Reactor components, storage. Only 9 more trips. Where are we at here? Let's do... So we need 11 of these, and that'll finish large steel tubes. And we need a little over 200, or a little less than 200 more reactor components. We'll be done there. So let's grab all of our computers. There it is. Where'd he get the uranium from? There must have been some in the system somewhere. Oh, that's cool. Because this isn't tied in. So that's awesome. So this system is now fully functional at full power. So what I'm going to go do is go take off that small reactor, take that uranium that we had in there, and add it to the ship inside. So what we can do is actually add this to the ship as an auxiliary generator to run back up to this guy. I think we're gonna do that actually. And we'll put him right here. There's no reason to not have more than one generator. Let's go make sure we painted the right color. Okay. So that one's online, and now the big one's online as well. Lots of juice being produced. Let's see here. Sprint, sprint, run, Havoc. 8 days of fuel time? Really? Why? Okay. Let's turn our thrusters off. How's that? Exactly the same. Cargo doors, emergency exit lights. Let's turn all that off. Front thrusters off. Gyros on because we don't want this thing drifting away. Okay, so all our thrusters are off. antenna. That's off. That doesn't matter. We're going to turn the assembler off. We can turn its beacon off. Gravity generator, we're going to turn off as well. That's better. I like it. Oh. I like it. That's better. 300 days of standby time. We will make a docking collar later and make sure it doesn't go adrift. But for now, we just won't bump it. It is not moving. Okay. As I bump it with the Scorpion. Wrong button. Okay, so that's all said and done. That's really cool that we're not going to lose that ship now because that would have sucked. That was a really cool find. So now we're going to come in here, and what I think I want to do is between over rotation. Calm down, Havoc. Between the floor over here, going around, I want to add some structure to it, so I can do some kind of like sub-network stuff, like underneath, between the floors kind of stuff. It's not going to be heavy armor because ships won't be landing on this stuff, but whoops, the side. So starting from here at the wall and coming downward, actually I'm going to come in. I know how to steel plates. Oh, come on, Havoc. And I look at the wrong spot. That'll work. Let's put these in here because we're not going to use any of this stuff. We're only going to use steel plates. What we're going to do is we're going to come in about to here. And I'm going to run this wall down to the edge of the door, or the opening, which is that block there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this down 2 blocks, like 3 blocks more, or 2 blocks more, 3 blocks total, like so. I'll do this all the way around. And the purpose of this would be to allow us to run componentry between the 2 floors and do not see it. Such as like tubing and just other passageways that the main portion of it doesn't need to be revealed. So right along this base of this wall right here, I want to put kind of like a, come on, Havoc, slow down. A cool little like flight control room. So when the ships are coming in from this direction, they'll have a little flight bridge kind of covered right there and looking out that way. It'll look pretty cool, I think. So then we'll come to here. We did 3 on that side, I think, so we'll go to there, and we'll carve that out a little bit later if we need to come back on this side. Wow, come on, click faster. Oh, I have gravity here. Oh, I went way too far. Okay. One more. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So, okay. What I'll do is I'm going to do this all the way around, and I'm going to come up to, like I said, 3 blocks tall, all the way, and then it's going to come all the way back till about here. For this section here, it's will be 3 blocks tall to from there that way. Actually, here is where we're going to go higher. And we're going to take this all the way up. And I'll show you why in just a second. Because in here is where we're going to have all of our equipment. So I think we're looking good about there. Yeah, actually that's good right about there. So we're going to come to here. We'll go one more up. And then we're going to come back. Like that. So we're going to do that from there and from over here as well. And we're going to have to carve out this a little bit to make way for everything that I want to do inside there. So see how it's already hitting. I could just do this. Just make it contour because we don't need that much access coming from down below up into here. So we'll just do this. Just make it appear a solid structure. So this is going to be one giant wall, and then about halfway up this wall, right about here, is where I'd have that observation tower, or observation room. So probably right about here is where that would start happening. Some more angled glass and whatnot coming off of here, coming out at this angle. So that's a plan. You know, I'm going to continue to build the structure and evolve it. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and cut away. I'm going to fill as much of this as I can. And then when we come back, we'll see what it looks like. So I will be right back. This is what you'll be greeted with as you come in. This is going to be, you'll come in, you get your ship repaired as you fly underneath these cool things. And there'll be this ring that'll go all the way around, and there's going to be a wall here. I decided to go all the way up with the entire wall. It's going to hug the contour of the rock as best I can, and you see it continues up quite a bit. I'll carve out a window here, like I was saying, make it look like a control tower. I'm going to put a walkway across the top of this going along here. I think that'd be kind of cool. And then this is how you'll get into the control room as well from this area. Let's actually go ahead and climb out. I was in my ship because I needed to charge. So we'll put a doorway right here. So this will probably end just a little bit further in. So like, I don't know, like this block please, right here. So about here. So I can put we'll put a door right here. I keep thinking there's a gravity, but there's a big red box in the bottom right corner of my screen says otherwise. So this will be an entrance, and it'll come up into here where you can look out that way. You won't have access to the rest of this. This rest of this will be kind of like a higher security clearance kind of place to get to. So yeah, this will be that. I originally thought about putting the all the mining and stuff down here inside all of this, all the harvester refineries and assemblers and all that, but I don't know, it's all the same. Just tuck them away somewhere. So yeah, that's that. That's where we're leaving off with this at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and excuse me. So what I'm gonna do is also when I carve that window out, I'll make it just big enough for the scorpion to get in, so he can get in there and do some welding. Also carve a small hole so our car can get in there and do some welding. Because if he's going to be doing all the deck plate welding, we don't want to restrict who else is doing welding, right? So let's see, where does our gravity field end? We'd want it to end right about halfway into this, would be kind of cool. Or about that's okay, that's where that ends. We want okay, so I think what I'll do is one more, this one. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is off camera later on I will fix the gravity fields to only work on this plane up, to be working on this side, so we can add a gravity generator over here and still be oriented the correct direction. But when we come over onto this side, we'll have gravity pointing the other direction. So similar how I made this, I'm going to repeat that up here, so it won't be as large. I will do some of this carved out a little bit more, but there's going to be some structures back here. It's not going to be a wall to the ceiling, but there's going to be some buildings back here. So, yeah, well, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and replace, actually, our little cars in need of some fixing. I noticed after I cut the landing gear yesterday that the welders are hitting the ground, so those tires just don't cut it. I'm going to need to move that entire structure up, and I'm not sure if I can disconnect. So first things first is I need to get these online, reactors online, and then I will cut these out. I'll go ahead and cut those out now, actually. And it should drop down to the ground. It doesn't look like it wants to. Okay. Which is weird. Oh, because they don't have power yet, so those artificial masses are not going to work the way I anticipate them to. So that works to my advantage. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do a medium container. And short or near welders. Okay, so let's go with tab 9. Rotate that around. We're going to go up one block. That should be better off. Oh, crap-tastic. I need uranium. I need uranium. Please, somebody have uranium, please. Oh, that was my head. Jetpack back on. Come on, come on, come on. Give me uranium. Just one. Thank you. No, now it's going to come crashing down at a really stupid angle. Well, thank you for pointing out the obvious. Got it. And crash. Ah, we didn't want that cargo container there anyway. Duh. So let's try something really stupid. And it worked. Why is it tipping like that? Boy. Okay, so we need gravity generator parts. Let's go see if we have any made. If we don't, we'll make up a couple real quick. Done. Okay. Production. We can stop production on steel plates. I think we're good now. Number 5, stop. Thank you. Number 4. Thank you. Oh, wow. That's really inconvenient. We learned a very valuable lesson. Make sure this box isn't checked when you want to make a couple hundred of a specific component. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine if I had these in a slave network, had one of those refiner or assemblers helping all the rest? How many of those would have been made by now? I think we're going to be able to power the every single ship we ever make on solar panels now. We will check that as soon as I find gravity generator parts. And we we need iron. Let's see if there's any left in the Reaper from when I was playing around with them earlier. I really hope he has some iron in there, which, I mean, we're at some, so let's just make sure. Alright, let's just make sure he had iron in him. That stuff's gonna fly away, but that's okay. Oh, nope, we got that one. Where are we going, Havoc? There we go. And spin it around. Ooh, a little too low. What I'm going to try to do is I want to paint stripes to help line up earlier. And docking. Let's climb out. Alright, so I'm going to come around here. We are going to grab the components we needed, which were a couple gravity generator parts. Sure, that looks... Why did I close that? Okay, so hopefully that's all we need. Let's get over here. It flipped back over again? Oh my goodness. One of these times this isn't going to work, and I'm going to do more harm than good. Stop. No, 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 no. Don't run away. It's going to go through that hole. No, we put our thank you. Wait, it's running me over. My own car is trying to run me over. It's Christine. We have to paint this thing red now. Now we're using more power than... Oh, come on. We've overloaded the reactors. Oh, come on, come on, come on, Havoc, come on. Oh no, we ran out of gravity. Oh, where's the Scorpion at? This thing's got a lighter mass than him. Oh, here you go, Lee. I'm using the Scorpion's boot to bring this thing back down to Earth. Okay, let's go in here, landing gear. I think I called it Scorpion gear or something like that. Nope, I guess not. Where is it? I did call it that. Because that should have been at the top of the list for this very reason. Auto lock, force is unlimited. Whoa. Hey, wait, get back here. depth perception is horrible in this game. And it's such a required thing, too. I just bumped it. Ah, shoot. Okay, now I'm really hurting to get it. This is not how I wanted this to go, folks. I really do apologize. Just grab it, Scorpion. Come on. Almost. Oh, no, 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 no. Twisting the wrong way. Twisting the wrong way. Okay, I'm putting this boot in another place on this thing because this just isn't working for me. Oh, come on. Okay. Alright, this is just excruciating. I don't want to screw up the Scorpion. Alright, there we go. We got it. Whew. I mean, the car I can remake. I'm really not worried too much about the car, but the Scorpion, I really don't want to screw it up. Okay, I don't want to go into gravity field yet. So what I want to do is I want to reattach to it. So I'm going to quickly get away from it before it relocks. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is this. So that way when we get over a gravity field and that thing is going to pull, it's going to pull us the correct direction. Why is this frustrating? Alright, so I go up, it'll lock. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm not doing a lot of talking, guys, but I'm really trying to focus. Would have been more focused, this wouldn't happen in the first place, right? Right. So as soon as I get to gravity, I'm going to turn my inertial dampeners on, or off, I should say. And, we should be able to just settle down to the ground. Okay, should be hitting gravity field any minute now. Come on now. Don't want to run into the ships in front of us. Like that, we already were. Excuse me, Reaper. We need to roll. There we go. Trying to fight the mass of the car. That's what's going on. That's why this is getting all wonky. Oh, there it is, gravity. So now, there we go. All 4 tires are on the ground. I'm going to leave inertial dampeners on. We can get out. Okay. Wow, that was frustrating. So obviously we need to add thrusters to this. You can hear him kicking away the little artificial masses. That's what that sound is. It's kind of annoying, actually. It's cool, but I mean, okay, good. You can't hear from like heck of far away, so we are gonna do this. Oh, that's cool. They puttered down. Okay, so go ahead and do this real quick. Right where we left off before I destroyed the entire thing. And now I need interior plates because we spent them all the first time on that. Okay. I'm half tempted to put a landing gear back on that and this is gonna work now. So now the cool part is they won't fit. See, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, see, they're not gonna fit. Even raising it one block isn't enough. All right. Oh wait. We have that cool spacer block. We used this one a lot earlier on. I think we used it on the maelstrom, didn't we? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't find it. Where is it? Come on. Come on, Havoc. There's people watching you. Ah, here it is. Okay. Use this. So now we can put the cargo container back where it was. Put that back on, 9 that goes there. So we'll put that back where we found it. And now we will take number 7 and put that here. Like so. It'll take the place of one welder, but we already have so many welders as it is, it'll be okay. So how's that looking? Is it all lining up right? It is. Alright, cool. So now we also don't have to worry about our welders ever smacking in the ground. So the previous one I built before with the standard vanilla in-game welders, that was kind of a problem. It happened a lot. The welders would just spontaneously just smack into the ground. So that will go like that. That works out pretty cool. We can do a 90 right here actually and put one of the connectors coming up off the top. I'd rather that than it coming out the back. So alright, so we got some redesign to do on the car. That was a circus. What I'm going to do off camera between this episode and the next episode is I'm going to finish laying this docking out a little bit and also replace these with heavy armor, which why I wanted to get the car working, but that obviously didn't work out. But now since the Scorpion's here, we can move the car. So I'm going to move these guys, replace all this with heavy armor, and get this landing area out, this strip out to here, all up to date. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Love the comments, and keep them coming. And until next time.